Okay, August 31st, 2021. Let's see what's going on downtown Port Townsend. It's been a while. Business as usual. Everybody seems to be fine with the whole, they've conformed to the masks and they're jolly and happy about it, and life goes on. Okay. Well, it, like with the Mandela effect, where you wake up in a different world, but it looks the same. That's how it's been the last 2 times I've come into town. It's like, that skeleton in the back of the car is cute. Look at that. Isn't that funny? And so, like, it's not the same, you know, it's a different town. It's a different reality. It's obvious to me, and anyway, I'm awaiting a sign. Oh, there's a sign. So funny at the gas station. I was like this. I was feeling like, and then this gal pulls up, very confident and sexy and wild. Her car's all rattly and dirty, and she pulls up to the vacuum cleaners to vacuum, and she puts her speaker on top of the car, singing really loud, and the song was I think it was Say, where it's like, you say this about me and I believe, and she was yelling it out and singing and raising her hands up, and it made me so happy, because, you know, that's what I do, and that's what I do alone, and that's what I've been. I'm just like, now I'm in this healing mode of lots of teeth healing, and now I'm Baba Yaga, the toothless witch. Got 2 teeth out, see? Yeah. That's the homeless shelter down there. That's the gym. That's the Swan Hotel that the Maritime Center's buying because they got the money during the pandemic. So much compliance and so much buying everything that they read into is just so frustrating, and I have to refocus and focus my life on, you know, just things that I want to do. It's just shocking, and it's shocking how much people are like, well, we're the science deniers, right? And I'm like, oh, well, where'd you get your information? Oh, you know, well, my president or my health board, right? When I've actually read dozens, if not hundreds of scientific, depending on the topic, they call us science deniers, but actually they're the science deniers because they're not reading it at all. They're not looking at any of the science. They're just believing their favorite politician. Get your vaccination and you won't have to mask. Gullible, gullible, gullible. Gosh, I sure feel weird being down here. It's just a really weird feeling. I'm so processing so much from the last 7 years, and then the last 50, and then the last hundreds. feels so weird and heavy-hearted and odd. There's that boat out there. It's making a lot of clatter. Isn't that neat how they live like that on the boat? And this is new to me. They made a ramp. That's cool. All right. That was a good idea. Yeah, it's a whole different world down here than... I went out to Fort Flagler the other day with a friend and I was like, well, oh yeah, I camped up there like, and it felt like it was years ago. It was only last month. It was July. I mean, I feel like I've moved so many worlds, and you really got to get out and put your focus on beautiful things and things that are different and not things that are... you know, the news and what everybody, all the... I get a little bit weird feeling at all the lies that are being fed to people and they buy into them, but now it's a time to... both sides are true, right? So there is no truth, there's only subjective perspective. And it really is what you prefer. And it really is now a separating of people that want to live one way and people that want to live the other way. And I've always been into alternative healing, which should have never been called alternative healing. And organic food that should have always just been called food. So people are like, oh, why is organic so expensive? Oh my God, that's freaking huge, man. Can you see that? That is, I've never seen a jellyfish that big in person, alive. Ooh, it's kind of neat, right? It looked like a blob on the top, but watching it swim up, wow. How weird that they actually have like life, like, it's so weird to me. You know, I never know when you see the blob in the water if it's alive or not, but that, you could see the whole thing alive. Wow. Now it more like just looks like a spot on the water again. I'll have to look up this spiritual symbology of jellyfish today. Anyway, so, yeah, there's two, it's kind of coming down to two distinct realities now. And oh, like I was saying about organics, that was always regular food. You know, people are fine with chemical foods. I mean, I'm fine with them too. At this point, it's like, you know, when I go to places like Ireland where the food's not chemicalized, I feel weird and unsatisfied. It's almost like, if Spirit showed me, like being some sort of a drug addict or heroin addict. Can't get my fix, right? I was over there in Ireland. The bacon don't taste right, the food don't taste right, and I'm reaching for a taste, and it's driving me insane. And that's how I got insane. I wasn't insane before I went to Ireland. No. Okay, but you get the point. Arty, 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 arty. Art, art, art. Oh, it feels so surreal being out here. It feels like it's been years, you know, but it was only last month that I was coming out here every night in the middle of the night. And it's so weird how time is, and I've been talking to different people who have the same thing going on, and where like everything that's happened past that they might have deemed bad or hard or traumatic is just kind of dissolving, and all that's coming forward is what they want next, and that's what I'm focusing on as I'm healing. But also, you know, just massive waves of grief that so many people are so, I'm just gonna just be blunt and say, just fucking dumb, right? And you know, they want to herd us into all these different... It's been a while. The seagulls. Okay, I hear you. Oh, I don't even remember what I'm fucking saying. Anyway, leaves are starting to turn. Neato Frito. Same people at the shelter. It's like, you cannot help people. You can only help yourself and change your reality and change your frequency. You can't... How many people I've guided and they just choose the same thing. Hello. It's always this now, right? This now, then this now. And you look around and you go, okay, well, what frequency am I in now? What am I looking at? Okay, well, for some reason, asking that made me remember that my pants needed buttoned up. How weird, right? What have you been doing with your pants down? I know, odd, right? I was just at the courthouse. If I didn't have my pants down there. Oh my God, Crystal. Backspace and delete. Alright, August 31st, 2021. I'm not big on funding provided by. This bench was paid for from the estate of, like, just donate it. You need to have some sort of egomaniac session here, rest of you. Anyway, it just don't feel right to me now. So many times I've walked this dock and I've just felt so calm and good, and all the different energies now, I just don't. I feel weird. All those years of being down here at night, and I mostly experience my love for Port Townsend is at nighttime. Walk by the bathrooms, but I'm not going in, so don't even ask. And I hope that Mary's gone to the VA, but I've spent years trying to help her, and I gotta focus on myself now. Same homeless folks. Can't tell me Ole Cap's doing anything to help them move on. They don't understand the issue. They don't understand the trauma connected. Flowers still going on here. So beautiful.
I'll go across the bridge.
All right. Wooden boat that was going to be this year, but they had to get all not my body my right, so you have to be vaccinated or you can't come to the wooden boat. And people said yeah, screw you. And I'm so happy that at least half the people fighting back. See, that's inside of the Port Townsend Vineyard building. And it's cool, they got new signs. Awesome. On each building, and that's a way better idea. Hi. So see, they removed the picnic tables and they put in these things. They're kind of neat, but where do you sit to eat, right? I wanted to have this property and have a circle there, like a big, what I've seen with a fountain, and it's made of brass or bronze, and it's a books and bronze. See the fires over there? Alright, let's see what this feels like sitting on them. That's kind of nice. Oh, sure. You win, huh?
Yeah. You just maybe our heads and the
Just maybe your heads?
well, the background. Yeah, so do it this way. Turn it this way.
Okay.
Turn it sideways.
Okay. You got quite a smile when you were telling me that, so I had to get that a couple times.
Lean in.
That's how much you guys all love each other?
Yes.
Do. I mean, you weren't supposed to be more. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one. Did you want yours too?
Sure.
Okay. I don't want you fighting over it now.
Looks good. Look how good that looks.
Yeah.
I like to keep taking them and keeping people talking about nonsense, and I like the different looks, and then when they just, because you always get at least one you like eventually, right?
They look really good. You do a good job.
Do you want yours sideways too?
Sure. You do both ways. What the heck?
That's the biggest smile you got? Okay, roll your eyes at me or something. This is a cool place to sit, huh?
Yeah. Feels good too.
All right then.
Yeah, that was very sweet.
You got one
Can
too?
we take a picture of you? No, thank you.
No, I'm
though.
doing a video. It's probably still going. Bye. I'm doing a walking around Port Townsend video, so. No, this is the whole point of Port Townsend. This moment.
That's it.
Now have a good one. Alright, I took some pictures for them. They're like, oh, can we take your picture? And I'm like, no, my camera's still rolling. So yeah, I took some pictures for them. Alright, I'm gonna go in the bookstore, so we'll start this again.